here, alongside two fantastic... All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Outside Russell. Here's Towns. And that one's long.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And the basket by Towns.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
And it's Paul off the drive. Again, the Suns good for two.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Pass to Prince. Booker against Edwards. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Bridges passes to Johnson. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside for Booker, and stolen by Edwards. To the left side wing. Outside Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. For three, Bridges. No good there. The Timberwolves trail. Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Towns has got room. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Booker puts up a deep three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards for three. The rebound by Bridges.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Outside for Booker. Puts up a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Paul with it. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Johnson passes to Paul. Johnson a screen on Russell. Back to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Brent. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
From deep, Johnson. Can't get it to drop.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat.
The previous play is under review.
Sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to catch. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Outside Johnson, fires for three. And they'll get another chance. Fades away. Ayton finds Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. From the arc. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Paul drives in. Here's Ayton. Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Johnson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Paul for 3.
Russell affected that shot. He used his length and some effort on defense that time.
And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Booker's shot is good.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Russell. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. There's the triple. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. but it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker, and Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Russell against Paul. And Edwards slams it in.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Paul against Russell. Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards got 17.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside for Booker. Can they get it? Booker missing again. Now here's Towns. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And the first half now in the books. All right, good stuff, Allie.
31. The Suns. 24.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
It's just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Rivers in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Reed can't hit. The Suns trailing. Pass to Shaman from downtown. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McLaughlin. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Right side Payne to the inside. Back to Noel. Fires the 3, and the 3-pointer goes. Noel's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Crowder. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Excellent D there from Payne. Here's Shaman. And here's Saric for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Rivers, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Noel, no good. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Shamet. Hits the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ball game.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Rivers. Rebounded by Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's Shamet on the wing. 6 points for him. And it's Crowder missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
From outside the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Phoenix has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. That gives them the lead. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Noel. Here's Rivers. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Payne. Here's Noel. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Noel's got 6. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Šarić. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Šarić has got 6 in the quarter.
Good for Šarić and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
Reed sets a screen. On the wing, Rivers. Drives to the hoop. And yep, it's good. Rivers has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Pass to Shamet. Outside Craig. And here's Šarić. Unloads from 13. The shot that time not on target. Tie game in Minnesota. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lets it fly from 18. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Russell. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Count it. Good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Outside Russell. Out left to the wing. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's a one-on-one situation. Prince with the bucket.
Prince does a nice job there, leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
Outside Booker. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Inside, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, when you're super creative like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game.
Russell against Paul. Outside Booker. The kick out to Johnson. The three ball. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Prince can't hit. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Suns lead by 2.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns to take the lead. Russell, great positioning on the putback.
D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Here's a 3 from Paul. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivery.
Outside Russell. Paul with a steal. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Edwards. And he stays with it. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Outside for Booker. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. 5 to shoot. From about 19. And that one comes up a bit short. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Prince. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside for Booker. Ayton against Gobert. Left side Johnson. The 3 is up. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against Russell. And so they foul intentionally.
D'Angelo Russell. Third personal foul. Second team.
So the first one drops. And that'll put them up 2.
Considering that Chris Paul led the league in free throw percentage, I bet the defense is already kicking themselves. This is not a strategy you want to employ. Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No.
defense, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center. Now here's Paul. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Bridges. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. Takes it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Clock at 6. Powell, no one around him, drains it from beyond the arc.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Powell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Now the pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Leonard with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Now here's Paul. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Booker no good. Here's the Clippers. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Paul right side. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
No good from Booker. Los Angeles leading by 6. Foul for 3. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Look at Leonard outworking the defense, beating them to the rebound and finishing strong.
Booker outside. Fires from deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Now, Booker. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Wall. No points in the game yet for him. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that one is good from Zubac.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Paul. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Paul's got his second basket.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Passes it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Wall looking it over. Outside Leonard. There's the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul has such a gentle touch on his floaters. There's no way the defense can get to that shot.
Outside Leonard. Zubac finds Leonard. Back to Zubac. Powell, the pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Paul with the steal. Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now here's Wall. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns leading. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism and transition.
Pass to Leonard. Looking to end the run. And George kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Now here's Wall. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Wall passes to Leonard. Oh, and the cheat by Leonard.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Ball against Leonard. Here's Booker. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. From deep. Booker, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Ball outside. Booker outside. Ball finds Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker with no one around. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. In the corner, George with it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Again, the miss by Booker. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4. George passes to Zubac. Outside for George. Over Booker. Back to Zubac. Ball against Wall. It's George on the wing. Shoots the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Booker. 5 points in the game. Now Wall. Kawhi Leonard has been on display. Thanks so much, David. We'll step.
Your Clippers. 24. The Suns. 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Right side, Covington. In the corner, Kennard with it. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Tries again, and it's good for 2.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
And that one's good, Shamet.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Jackson with it, working on Payne. Pass to Covington. Back to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shamet with it. Jackson on him. Batum with the steal. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Outside for Batum. In the corner, Kennard with it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Batum. On the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Batum's got his first points in this one.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
And the pass to Shamet. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Back to Jackson. Passes to Kennard. Shoots over Shamet. Kennard's shot is off.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And he drives in. Here's Craig. Sharge in the high post. In the corner. Shamet with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Craig. Misses the three. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Payne looking around. It's Crowder on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Crowder's got 6 in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris with the screen for Kennard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. Crowder kicks to Saric. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. He can't get that one. Morris passes to Batum. Kennard for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Kennard's got 7 points.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Payne passes to Shamet. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Jackson. 23 seconds left to play in the third. The shot misses. Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. He dishes it to Morris. Kennard for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
It's stolen by Morris. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. On a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Batum in at the small forward.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And here's Kennard. Drills the three-pointer. Kennard's got 13 points in the second half.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Paul. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Batum passes to Kennard. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges kicks to Booker. From outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Covington. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns, trailing by 2. Booker looking around. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Kennard finds Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back
game.
to Kennard.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Suns lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
First team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Paul kicks to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Ball passes to George. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ball passes to George. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Paul kicks to Johnson. No good with the triple. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Count it!
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Booker against Wall. Booker dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's off. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Memphis, outside Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Outside Paul, pass to Booker, from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Here's Morant. And just about a minute into this first quarter. The three. And Booker pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Lets the three fly. Counted from distance. Booker's got 6.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Show us what you got. Let's turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Grizzlies. Okay, Blind City, let's get loud once again for your Grizzlies.
Booker's gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Outside Bane. Shoots over Paul. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Outside Morant. Right side Bane. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Johnson. Outside for Booker. From deep three-point range. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And that one's good. Morant.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Outside for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Jackson. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Up up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
From deep, Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Bane against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. He shoots it. And another basket for Phoenix.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Adams. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Paul against Bane. Outside Booker from outside the arc. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Devin Booker at the line for one.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 15 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now Paul. Outside Johnson. And they get it back. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
Please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Paul following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Outside Johnson. And the Suns get it back. Booker back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Yeah, looking at Aiden using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
From deep, Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Brooks from outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Booker. Pass to Johnson. Now Booker. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Outside Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Now here's Bane. Three-pointer. The shot no good. It's Booker on the wing. Nice move. Blocked. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Bridges against Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. And the shot's good. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Outside for Booker. Into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Morant with the bucket.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. The shot. The rebound by Jackson.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And Paul gets it to go.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. On the wing, Brooks. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Booker, the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks against Aiden. Adams with a screen on Paul. From deep, Morant. The Suns clear it. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's Bridges on the wing. The kick out to Paul. Offensive board. Pass to Aiden. Another shot. Back to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Fantastic decision making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ball against Bain. For 3, Booker drills it from deep. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
The Grizzlies, 19. The Suns, 36.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Crowder in at the 4.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Payne after the basket by Memphis. Pass to Crowder. Back to Payne. Crowder with it. Let's go with a 3. And it's Payne with the rebound. Morant with it, picked up by Craig. The drive by Morant. Good work defensively by Crowder. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Bane's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Second chance effort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
One of the strongest players in the league. Adams using his size well on the glass.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Pass to Shamet. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Shamet's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And they recover it. On the wing, Bane. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Morant. Jackson for 3. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Craig. Back to Shamet. Releases from the wing and drills it. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Bane, no good. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Shamet, and it's Phoenix with another.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Bane. He's got 5. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson to halt the run. Here's Adams. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. 1:03 left to play in the third. Pass to Šarić. From downtown. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Payne with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Šarić. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Adams. Phoenix grabs the miss. Šarić has got 4 rebounds in the game. Crowder outside. Pass to Šarić. Over Adams. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Phoenix. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Paul finds Johnson. Bridges outside. The kick out to Johnson. And the Suns get another three.
3 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Jackson. The three ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Bain against Paul. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. From deep. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Morant outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. Now here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Johnson. Out to Bridges. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Outside Johnson. 14 feet away. And there it is for him.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Outside Morant. .127 left in the fourth quarter. Bain, no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Outside Johnson. There's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Morant. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Phoenix dominating the game. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Johnson passes to Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the...
The NBA.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at small forward.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Paul. From deep, Johnson. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here's Paul. Second chance shot. Pass to Ayton. Out to the wing. A good look from Johnson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Towns. For three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges, right side. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Paul. Stolen by Russell. Towns down low. Johnson on him. Right side Russell. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Booker against Edwards. Paul passes to Booker. And here's Bridges. 3-pointer. Booker no good. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Russell from outside. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Booker. From deep, Johnson nails it from 3. Johnson's got 8.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Ball against Russell. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
From the inbound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Outside Booker. the arc. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. The three from Russell. The shot comes out.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Here's Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. He shoots again. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And at the end of one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team. That's right, Suns.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the three, small forward.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
Now here's Bridges. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Russell against Paul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bridges. Paul passes to Ayton. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Towns. Takes a three. Drops in the three. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now Paul, guarded by Russell. Outside for Booker. Right wing. Paul finds Booker. This one for three. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
The three from Russell. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And that one's good. Paul.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Here's Russell. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Now Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside Russell. 1:52 left in the first half. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And they'll get another chance. Russell, that's good.
To me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
To the inside. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Russell. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Towns passes to Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Now, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Pass to Johnson. Shot from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. Outside Edwards. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half.
The score, your Suns 16, the Timberwolves 25.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 now.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
And stolen by Booker. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range. After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Booker after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside Paul, 4 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
This guy is so good at getting his man in the air. You know you shouldn't fight him. The pump fake by Chris Paul. Yeah, good luck, defender. It's so good.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Crowder to pass to Paul. They get it again. It's stolen away. McDaniels up top. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the three. And Craig pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ball finds Shag. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Shaman. Here's Craig. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Outside McDaniels. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul passes to Shag. Fader on the way. Phoenix no good that time either. Craig with a steal. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Shaman.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. The three is up. That shot off. Ball against Reed. Ball passes to Shag. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 9.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Here's Shaman. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Rivers. Defended by Craig. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Paul passes to Shag. Off target with the three. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Rivers. No good with the triple. The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language. You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Counted from distance. Shaman's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Pass to Towns. Crowder with a steal. Deflects the pass. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Gobert with it. Picked up by Saric. Here's Prince. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Shaman. Back to Craig. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Here's Shaman. The kick out to Paul. Saric with it. Defended by Gobert. Clock at 4. Tries again. Saric shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Back to Edwards. Over Paul. The offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside for Russell. And another shot. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Sometimes that mid-range has got to be in play. It will help unlock the three-point game. Boy, D'Angelo Russell, a 3-level scorer.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Shaman.
2 minutes.
Here's Saric, defended by Gobert. Down low. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Shaman, out to Craig. Launches a 3. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. Edwards. Tip back in for 2. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Out to Craig. Crowder, left side. Right side, Paul. Here's Shaman. Oh, they need this. And the Suns miss again.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Towns. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for D'Angelo Russell.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Here's Shaman, defended by Gobert. Paul, shot is off. "20 seconds left in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Paul. And here's Edwards outside. And they get it back. Gobert passes to Russell. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Paul. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
Thank you again for coming.
Thank you for joining us. Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display from both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Tal and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Oh, George with a steal.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. From deep, Johnson. Leonard pulls down the board. Powell against Booker. Powell, it's good.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA.
Man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. This team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Powell. Out to Leonard. Back to Powell. Jacks up a three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Bridges left side. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Paul for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Wall. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Booker. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Bridges passes to Booker. Shoots over Powell. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
Now how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
It's George on the wing. And the bucket is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Wall, the pass to George. Banks in the layup. George has got his second basket.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
2 minutes
Paul
remaining.
passes to Booker.
2 minutes.
Ball against Wall. Pass to Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Outside Booker. Bridges with it. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers in the lead.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Johnson with a bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Wall against Paul. George left side. Powell passes to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Wall against Paul. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
is such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's George. He has 6. That one falls.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ball against Wall. Outside for Booker. Off target from outside. And they're running. Throws it up high.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Clippers ball.
Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Phoenix,
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Booker no good. Well, the Clippers shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Outside Wall. Pass to George. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Paul against Powell. Leonard on the wing. And it's Powell off the drive. Leonard passes to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns trailing. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. Kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Wall finds George. Back to Wall. Going inside. Knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
No ball violation. Jump ball call.
Paul passes to Booker. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. Still dangerous.
Now here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges from the stripe. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Wall, the pass to George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
We love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
From behind the arc. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past. He said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
With these nights where he just decides to start dominating offensively, and Paul George making it look like that tonight.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
And the dunk by Leonard.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. Back to Payne. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Wall. Out to Leonard. Powell outside. George outside. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. The shot won't fall. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Shamet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Outside Wall. Inside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And a pretty tightly contested game. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Suns, 26. The Clippers, 28.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington, and it's Batum in at small forward. Picked it out of midair. And it's the Clippers on the break. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, you'll find an open teammate.
Now Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. And it just didn't play out that way.
Now here's Crowder. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Saric finds Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Covington. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Batum with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Phoenix. Batum pass to Covington. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Clippers lead by 6. Payne against Jackson. Pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Shamet's got 5 now.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Jackson down low, defended by Payne. Here's Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The assist.
Kennard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
And the basket by Shannon.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Whew.
Payne against Jackson. The drive and the dunk by Jackson.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Saric. From deep three-point range. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. On the attack, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Kennard outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Payne. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
And the basket is good.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
30 seconds left in the third. Here's Jackson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Dario Saric, and the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Covington. George, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Powell in for Kennard. Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Shamet. Oh, and Jackson with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. For 3, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Craig. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. George, right side. Back to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Paul with it. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Paul against Wall. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Over Leonard.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard? One of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Wall against Paul. George outside. To the left wing. Zubac passes to Wall. George outside. Can't get it to drop. The Suns go the other way with it. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there with his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Wall. George with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Lets it fly. George's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Wall. Zubac with it. Now guarded by Booker.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Powell. Leonard outside. Out to Powell. Back to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George. The Suns running out of time. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. George with a steal. Zubac with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Leonard. And he lays it up and in. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And George launches it from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges finds Booker. Outside Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's George. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Fires for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Now here's Wall. George outside. Zubac passes to George. It's Powell on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams and it's center.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Morant. Shot from 12. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Now here's Paul. Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bain. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Chris Paul did a nice job with the pump fake, getting his defender up in the air.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jones looking for an opening. There's the pass to Tillman. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Paul. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Booker. And even 3-on-3 break. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A three. Again, the miss by Booker.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Conchar, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Phoenix leading by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Jones the pass to Conchar. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Jones against Bridges from deep. Green. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
3-point field
Great
goal.
timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Paul against Jones. And here's Booker from the arc. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. Here's Conchar, defended by Paul. Conchar can't get it to go. Here's Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant with it. With the drive. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Booker outside. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. Booker, and a dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And here is Paul, following Ja Morant's 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Morant kicks to Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Paul. Johnson finds Booker. Over Bain. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 15.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Bain sets the screen for Morant. Bain passes to Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 5. Here's Morant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
The drive by Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Suns leading by 6. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Morant with another miss.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
For 3, Booker. It's stolen by Adams. And stolen by Booker. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got us, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Aiton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. .116 left to play in the first half. Fires for 3. Booker, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on 8.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Bridges. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Great open look there. Booker's got 26 points.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Morant scanning the floor. Ball against Payne. There's the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. For 3, Bridges. He gets hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant passes to Adams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Terrific.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 3-pointers that... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Jake Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. And so he makes both from the line. Suns leading by 11. Lee left side. Passes it to Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Payne for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Baines got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmarks of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it's Shamet missing. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Lee outside. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Lee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Crowder, a screen on Morant. Lee kicks to Crowder. Back to Lee. And the shot goes in. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Up top, Morant. 22 points for him. Rebound by the Suns.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Out to Lee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Shamet. Another three for Phoenix.
Everybody is shooting the deep three, and Landry Shamet, he's a part of that act too.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. For the three. A shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. And there it is for him. Shamet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And it's Morant missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Another three for Phoenix.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Adams. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Payne for three. Craig pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Lee with the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Konchar's got... Oh!
No, he didn't. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Suns leading by 15. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Shamet. Back to Lee for three. Shamet the pass to Saric. 4 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Konchar. Craig defending. Here's Morant. He takes it in.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Saric passes to Shamet. Lee outside. Outside Crowder. There's the triple. And the Suns miss again.
Suns foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Third team foul.
That's good from Jackson.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
To the middle, here's Bridges. The layup missed. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Konchar in at the 3. Johnson for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 17.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball against Morant. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. To stop the run. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 28.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Paul outside. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. A 3-ball. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nifty move. Ball passes to Booker. Feeds to Ayton. Nice move. Back to Booker. Second chance shot. On the wing, Booker from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Paul. Lock at 6. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 16. And there's the pass to Conchar. Bridges with the steal. And here's the fast break. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Payne against Paul. To end the cold streak, the 19-foot shot. On the clock, Bridges finds Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Paul looking over the floor. Bridges kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. Here's Paul. Johnson for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.